Alright, yeah, just take me for fucking granted. Sex fit from all the way in South Beach. Show my mama love her cause I popped another 30. Hot boy shit, if you listen, hope you heard me. New money, I just earned, gotta spend it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to a new video, and today is finally the day that I'm gonna install, at least I'm not gonna install, someone else is gonna do it for me, but we are getting a stage 2 tune on this. Yes, it's finally time. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Also finally getting rid of that engine check light. It's been there for a long time, so it's necessary that I'm getting a tune and delete that engine check light. So I'm gonna drop off my GTI now to a friend of mine that's going to install the stage 2 tune on my GTI. Tomorrow I can pick it up and then we should have a stage 2 GTI. Finally, I'm gonna drop off the GTI now.
Tell you these and now I'm running them bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song. Yeah, writing no love song. We all experience love loss. Yeah, niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again. I'm running this shit like, hey Jay, that's my name.
Yes, it's another day. To be exact, it's 2 days later and the GTI is back. It's definitely not stock anymore engine-wise. It already wasn't. I already had installed an intake and an exhaust, as you guys know. And now she's actually got a tune. It's a stage 2 tune and it now has 275 horsepower. Stock it has 211. That is a difference of 64 horsepower. That's quite a big upgrade. Quite a lot of extra horsepower that I'm getting. For the torque, stock it should have 280 Newton meters and it now has 400. So that is a big improvement as well. And believe it or not, but I have a straight pipe exhaust on my GTI and that is sounding insanely loud. Now it sounds even louder. So we got more sound and more power. My neighbors will love me for that. The DSG farts are sounding way louder than they did before. And I also got a little bit more burbles. It's not too extreme. I don't got pops and bangs or stuff like that. Yeah, pops and bangs is cool, but it's not really reliable and will probably blow up my turbo within 20 kilometers or something like that. So that's why I don't have pops and bangs, and I have a safe map. I know this car could also probably handle a 300 horsepower tune, but I went for 275 because it's relatively safe and I'm not blowing up my engine, because I know someone with a Scirocco and he had the same engine as me. He went for that 300 horsepower tune. Yeah, at the end of the day, he blew his engine up within 2 weeks or something. And that's not what I want to go for. Then I can't make any contact with this car anymore. So I have a safe map on this. It's a little bit less horsepower, but it's more reliable and I can make more videos for you guys. It's nice and all of that, talking about numbers and things this car can do. But you're gonna notice the biggest difference on the road. So the best way to test that is to go for a drive. I forgot to tell you guys something very important that has been there for a long time, but it's now gone. I also got rid of my check engine light, as you guys can see. Oh yes, it has been a long time, but it's finally gone now, so stop commenting on my videos. Your check engine light is on. I know, it's gone now, it's gone. Give you guys a few tunnels so you could hear the sound way better. That's where tunnels are made for. I hope that you guys could hear the difference. I did. It's quite loud, but I'm gonna do a few more pulls for you guys so you can really see the difference and hear the difference. You really notice a difference, guys. If you want a stage 2 tune on your car or any tune, I would definitely recommend that, because you got way more noises. I got way more spooling noises from the turbo. Actually, when the turbo kicks in, that's around 2,500 RPMs. You really feel the difference. On the lower RPMs, you don't really feel the difference, but when the turbo kicks in, that's where you're gonna notice you got way more power than you did before. That lady was not really happy. Sorry for that, sorry for that. I'm only sending it in second and third gear because there's too much traffic, man. I want to send it all the way to 6th gear, like hitting top speed and everything, but it's just way too busy. Sorry for that, guys. What the fuck was that, man? Did you see that little 3-wheeler? What the fuck was that? Looks cool though.
Hop inside an Audi, then I did the dash. Shawty know I only care about the cash. Big guns, big sticks, big rash. She asked me how I got it, said I got it like that. I get it what I wanna, smoking marijuana. Keep it hotter than a sauna, smoking till the sun up. They asked me if I have bands, I said bring your funds up. They tested me to a challenge and they didn't show up.
So I'm finally back home, and yeah, I'm actually letting the car cool down a little bit, because it's pretty hot. Even though the sun doesn't really shine today, it's still bloody hot. It's not really great weather for boost, but we were still sending her, and now she's a little hot, so yeah, letting her cool down a little bit. The intake is still on, as you guys see. I installed this a few videos back, so if you haven't checked it out, please check that out on how I installed this ram air intake. And for the rest, yeah, she's running pretty good, does the job. It's pretty fast now, and she can handle all that 275 horsepower. Engine does great. It's a little hot now, but letting her cool down like this, just with the hood open, and then it should be good. I should definitely get a blow-off valve, because I really need it for that spooling noises. Now the intake that I have installed makes a little bit of sort of whine sound, like it's a supercharger or something. It sounds a little bit like that. It's definitely not a supercharger, but it sounds a little bit like that. Just got the whining sound, and I want to get rid of that. For the tune you get a little bit more spooling noises, but by installing that blow-off valve I'm getting rid of that sort of whining sound from the intake. So I have to get a blow-off valve in the future, so subscribe for that if you don't want to miss that. And I also want to make my excuses to you that I don't have any footage of how the tuner installed my tune. I wasn't there, and they didn't make any videos about it. It was just plugging in the laptops, doing all the files and just putting the tune on the car with the laptop. Nothing really special to see. So yeah, sorry for that, guys. I don't have any footage of that. I also wanted to show you a little bit of that. So maybe next time, if I tune one of my future cars, then will probably be another video, and then I'm showing you guys how it's been done, how the tune has been installed. So stay tuned for that. Hey, you get that joke? Stay tuned for that. Hey. I'm not going to talk for too long to you guys, so if you like this video, please leave a like, also drop a comment, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok, R19 Robbin. And with that having said, guys, houdoe.
Hop inside an Audi, then I did the dash. Shawty know I only care about the cash. Big guns, big sticks, big rash. She asked me how I